This next segment
Great job,
that
Jeremiah.
we're about to do, sometimes if you normally watch this podcast, Tony Hinchcliffe gets real mad at Redban for saying dirty things.
Me too, dude.
This segment is called Let's Get Dirty with Redban.
Let's get dirty with Redban.
What'd I do this time?
He's Redban.
Wow, I wonder who produced this segment. Hey, I got another segment idea. It's called Let's Not Get Paid by ZipRecruiter, dude. Fuck yeah!
Did you put the condom on using your mouth?
Oh, Jesus. Brian, you're so fucking gross. Did you?
Do you prefer
Period.
black, white, Asian? What's your favorite style of hooker?
They're called people, Brian. They're called people.
Are your
guy, he lets do stand-up.
yeah. Are your nipples dark or pink?
Were you a stripper in the past? Have you ever been? Yeah, I could tell, right? Yeah, I could tell you're standing like that. You're standing like Voltron. Or something like that. God, you're right. She is standing like a stripper. That's pretty amazing. That just like
without the heels.
that just like never leaves you, huh? Once you're used to it, you just there is something to that. That's an interesting observation. You're such a slime ball for noticing. This is what it sounded like. You're in the back room sucking this guy off. I love that you have a sound effect to put stripper walls in between music. That is what it would sound like. I'm just gonna let this ring for a little bit for the podcast listeners.
Hey, baby, so what kind of car is
Saturday night, Melissa Essling. She was masturbating the whole time and with her hand in her pocket or something that she was doing. Yeah, she was nervous. She's nervous. That's her style. She was about when she's knuckle deep or something. I got it. Keep going until it gets gross enough for a reaction. I got it.
Over 21 days I'm doing them.
Oh, wow.
There you go. Good for you.
Yeah.
So you've been having thicker periods?
Okay. All right, there you go. There's the Redban moment.
All of a sudden,
Brought to you by Squirt, your favorite beverage since 1972.
What do you mean?
Well, you're going to have thicker
matter
periods.
what he means.
Heavier flow, I think
Yeah.
is what he's asking.
Yeah.
No, I've always had a heavy flow,
Well, it's
so.
going to be way heavier.
I was wondering what that smell was.
Are you ticklish?
You want to find out?
Yeah. Come here.
Are you Morgan? Is that a real? Are you?
Let's see. Come here.
This is actually happening. This is actually happening, ladies and gentlemen.
That's not real.
For those of you that were wondering exactly how uncomfortable a room can get, that just really happened.
He lied. That wasn't. He's not really ticklish.
Are you ticklish, Morgan?
Not when I'm nervous. So when I'm already like kind of shaking and convulsing.
Smell his armpit. He's not even sweating.
Okay, Brian, you're really killing it tonight. Morgan, thank you. That's your
Thank
time.
you so much.
Morgan,
If you were a hooker, how much do you think you would charge for like a half hour?
I don't
Holy
know.
shit! What
I
kind
would
of
have the
question is that?
worst customer service. Like,
No.
You think you get Yelp reviews? Like, you think that's how hooking works?
Yeah, there's a website. Yes.
She was in sweatpants for starters.
Jesus.
You say HPV and a ball drops. That's
Usually how you get it.
That was the magic phrase.
unbelievable. We haven't had one of those in a long time.
HPV? No, we all have that.
Oh,
So talk about this molesting. I mean, you said it extensively, so you had hands in you, dicks.
Yeah, I
in
mean,
you.
it became kind of a blur at one point.
Yeah, Sean.
Because you try to forget a lot about it, but
Right.
I try and just.
Was it family members or babysitters or neighbors?
Well, I don't want to get like too into that. You know what I mean?
Therapy session.
But-
We're just trying to pick apart his act.
But
Let's
well,
not
yeah,
get too far into this.
yeah. So.
Well, you said extensively, so that means you really got fucked hard.
Yeah. Well, it was just
Yeah.
like it definitely.
you also made up a word called traumatization.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I just mixed up my words while I got really nervous. Yeah.
I always
You have a
wanted to
girl
tell Tony first. Having somebody puke would be so fucking. No one's puked on the show yet. No. Are you really about to? There's a door right there.
No, she knows you. Your hand in your chest.
Her eyes are watering. If you're really gonna puke, my God, your eyes are watering. There's an exit door right there. Puke on my dick. Tony.
Hey, how many minutes in before
I was going to ask if Redban was here, but he is. He's definitely here. Just checking it, Red. Did you guys know Redban was here?
Not even 10 o'clock yet.
On a night when I specifically said before the show,
Oh my God.
I said there's people coming tonight to watch the show,
Keep it clean, man.
and I needed a little less rapey than usual.
to his credit, he held out as long as he could.
He did, man.
That was easily a minute.
Yeah, there
And
was
maybe
almost
3
another.
that you did.
There wasn't even enough time for a second cat to meow before you go to puke on dick. That's your first base puke on dick.
So sorry. I'm so sorry.
Unfucking.
You did amazing.
Stop it! Stop it! Don't you fucking do that shit now.
You can't
You're trying to
fucking
ramble and
transition.
sound smart.
Puke on my cock. No, but seriously, you were
Real material.
No, I mean, I thought you did really well. I thought you did really well, and you took the bullet. That's not easy. Let's have a hand for that. Are you ticklish?
Brian, I'm begging you. We have to move on and roll on to like another style of.
I would love to know.
Brian. I get it. Like you found like a loophole straight to the spinal cord of this audience.
And I think if that were the case, she would have mentioned she gets so nervous she pukes during sex, because it's
an easy transition.
But you've gotten pukey during sex.
It's like, hey man, I just finished 8 hours in the hospital interning.
Finishing a pot pie.
So many dicks today.
Do you look at Mike in the eyes when you masturbate, or do you behind, like looking from the back, or?
Your animals are always watching you and you don't know that.
I love your energy.
Can you take off the coat so we can see what we're working
Whoa,
with?
Brian, no. Do not do that, Brian. Bad Brian.
You've never held something in your hand like
Brian,
that
don't
to...
you fucking start. Don't you start immediately. Let's just talk comedy for like 40 seconds.
Well, just
with her
imagine if it's LaRon. Like,
right, that's always how
Are you
people
ticklish?
start stand-up
Am
comedy.
I what?
Ticklish.
Very ticklish.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Brian always knows. He's got that tickle meter.
Do you believe in ghosts?
150 pounds for like my whole life.
Made your dick bigger, though, right?
Negative.
No?
That's the downside about being fat. It shrinks, really.
What?
Yeah, seriously.
Nah, dog.
Well, that might work for you.
I'm fat, not me.
It does.
He speaks for himself.
That's not true.
Oh, your dick was bigger when you were skinnier?
No, it was smaller when I was skinnier.
You're
It definitely
so
got
bullshit.
fatter, man. Like
Food you eat
some
goes
people
to the
put
dick.
weight in different areas. Like I got big hips.
Yeah,
you know,
you do. You're right
other
about
people
that.
have big stomachs. You know, like.
Region, but it's not to the dick
Oh,
itself.
dude, it pumped all the fat into my dick.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, my dick falls asleep
What
like
are you
it's asleep
rocking
right
under the
now.
hat?
It says Illuminati.
No, I mean like what's underneath
Oh,
the
what's
hat?
that? Like hair.
And you're right, because like I had a blowjob with a girl that she like puked on my dick or whatever. And the next day I didn't wash it off, and like the stomach No, it curdles up and becomes a gel. I had to pull it off and like throw it away.
This is what's wrong with
It's
America.
a true thing.
This is what's wrong.